after learning classical music consistently for over 10 years, I found myself quite a few times defending my appreciation to classical music against the mainstream society. Some people argue that this music only belongs to the old, or is only useful for those who have particular interest in how the music was in the past. So I started to question myself, what is the need to listen to classical music? Or why classical music still matters in the present society? To find out the answer, I went to the City University of New York to ask my piano teacher the same question.
The classical music really helps a person to be a good human being because classical music nurtures our soul. And like a student learn classical music as you probably have the experience. You have to follow certain principles, like you have to play the correct notes, the correct rhythm, and with good expression. And I think all that kind of thinking, all of the philosophy behind will really helps you to be a good person. And then not that I'm saying this because I went to a master class by Peter Takash, who teaches at the Oberlin Conservatory. And then he recorded all 32 Beethoven sonatas within 10 years. And then he said that classical music nurture our soul. So that's why it's really important in the society.
Indeed, classical music fires our imagination in ways that no other known human activity has ever done. It demonstrates humanity's appreciation of balance and symmetry. The composers plan out the chords, keys, and notes, perceives changes both great and small in tempo, volume, and pitch. They perceive melodies, harmonies, rhythms, and their patterns. They perceive, in short, virtually all the musical ingredients that composers manipulate to stimulate emotional effects. The developing process of classical music is unique and rare in human history. There is no other tradition that glorifies the composer's role to this extent. No other documented performance practice that can be dated 1,000 years ago. Few other art forms that require such extreme technical demands of the performers, and only one other genre that inspires its listener to seek out different interpretations of the same music piece. There's a quote that I once read on the New York Times website that says, "Our culture deliberately drives people to focus people outside so it can control them. If you can make people slaves of consumerism, slaves of success, slaves of status, you can manipulate them completely." So the top of music in our culture is crucial because music is the art most sacredly capable of helping us get in touch with the deepest compassion and passions and deepest understandings of ourselves.